welcome back to Being a Fine Figure. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Collector Edition Batman Year 2 from Mcfarlane Toys. Now this is peak Mcfarlane. It looks dark, it's dramatic, it's got a lot of styles. Of course, it's based on Mcfarlane's artwork from Detective Comic 575. So yeah, I can see how he spent a little extra attention on this particular figure. Now I happened to pick this up about a month ago or so, give or take, less than a month. And recently I happened to come across the Platinum Edition with the blue one. So stay tuned to that in the future because I have several others. So I will be unboxing that too. But today it's all about Batman Year 2, Mcfarlane's Collector's Edition. So as we do here on the channel, I'm going to get this figure out of the box and I will be right back. All right, now that we have unboxed the figure, we'll quickly go over the accessories. We'll get them out of the way so we can quickly get to the figure itself. And of course, all Mcfarlanes come with a nice stand there, nice DC logo. And of course, the logo, it is gray or painted on with the Collector's Edition. All the other ones, with the exception of the digital toys that has the digital Mcfarlane digital, emblem, logo, whatever on it, come colored. The other ones are just flat black there with a nice little molded sculpt. And of course, you do get the trading card or the data file card, as some people like to call it. It's got a nice image there of the blue version of the Batman Year 2, which again, it is coming up. I do have it, so stay tuned for that. It might be a while before. I got several others, like I said before, but I'll get to it eventually. And then, of course, here is a little bio on the back. Nice little card again. Never have any use for these, so I ended up selling them, giving them away, or they just lay on a corner somewhere. And it does come with an extra set of hands, and the hands do come with the shading on it, which I guess is a nice touch. I guess just like the figure itself, just like the artwork of it, to resemble the comic. It's got the two set of hands there. It's got this one, yeah, it's come to fist. It has one fist and then another grip hands there. So only one fist. He does come with a gun, which of course is probably his way of getting away with having guns with the DC license as a collector's edition, because I'm sure if it was just a multiverse or a direct, it would not have a gun, but this is a nice addition. This is something I can probably use with another figure. But it's a nice, it's simple, it's all one piece. They should have added some shading on it too, would have been nice. But yeah, it looks nice. It's a good addition, I guess. I wonder if Mattel will have the gun. Will they be able to produce gun with their figures, and seeing as Mcfarlane couldn't? So that'll be interesting to see. And of course, it's got the sickle there. Nice little there, has that little spiked end there. Looks nice. It's got the two colors, which is nice. And then it's got the handle. So yeah, this one, the paint kind of comes off. So it was terribly paint. Yeah, the paint there wasn't completely dried up. I guess it was stuck to the plastic. And it's very rubbery. So yeah, it's going to be like bendy and getting it into shape. So it might be something that I will probably not be displaying. I probably will end up displaying them with the knife anyway. Now, on to the figure itself. So this is, of course, on one of the popular sculpts. I was kind of surprised being a collector's edition and being how as they have moved away from for a while. That the cape was it's a molded cape. It actually looks better, and you know what? I actually prefer it to be molded, because I think didn't they have this already Year 2, that whole statue-like looking figure from Mcfarlane with the long cape that came with the two capes there. I think they were trying to go for that look here. But it looks good. It looks good. I guess, once you get into the posing and stuff, it'll look a lot better. But it is pretty heavy on it. So getting it up and standing it up, it took me a little bit, but I finally figured out which is the best way to pose it, so it doesn't fall back because of the weight of it. Kind of leaning to the front a little bit, but it works. I like the cape. I like the details that they did on it. All these little ridges or whatever you want to call them. It looks nice. And of course, it's long enough, but not too long, so it's not dragging on the floor, which is good, obviously. And then, of course, it's got these little arches over here, little spiked, just like you do on the artwork. So again, I see Mcfarlane, I see Spawn, some influence from Spawn in here. So, it's basically what I see with this cape. So, but it's pretty good. And of course, It's got that nice grin. Molded face sculpt. It actually looks really good. The length of the ears are really, really nice. I love it. I like it. It's nicely done. And I almost passed on this. I mean, I picked them up because I just happened to be at Target. And, you know, lately the Targets have been terrible. But then for some reason, the last week or so, they have been packing up with some stuff. And it was there. And then, you know, the following week I went. Well, actually, 2 weeks later I went. And I just got the other one. So I'm happy for that. So, but yeah, it's a nice looking face sculpt. I mean, it kind of resembles another one I have, but it looks good. It looks the way, and then the details of it. You see the lines over the eyes and stuff. You got the shading on the front of the ears there, on the cowl. That's actually pretty good. He's got the little holster there for his gun, which is pretty good. And it's not just a molded piece in the front. It actually goes all around the back. So that's actually pretty good. Oh, I can see that the cape has holes in it. So maybe we can work something where if I wanted to change the cape, I might be able to put a cloth one. But now I like this one. I'm going to keep this one. Of course, I've always stated on my videos, I'm not a big fan of the shading, but for some reason, it kind of works for this one. As you can see, it's got shading on the boots. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any on the gray part of the suit. But, you know, it makes sense. It's gray. I mean, how much shading besides black are you going to be able to get on it? But I do like it on the gloves there. And then on each of the gauntlet there, his spikes there, you can see it's got some shading on it there. It's got some on the underwear there, on the trunks, not underwear, trunks. The detail of the utility belt is really nice. I mean, we've seen this one before, but they did a good job. The painting on it, it's on point. And then, of course, he's got that nice, you know, it's got that good Batman sculpt. This is the one that I like the most. It's one of my favorites. And then, of course, you got the same. I wish they would, like, figure it out where, you know, put some paint on those ball joints or something. So it looks like one piece. It's like it's broken up on his foot. And then, of course, the movement, it is on a double ball joint. So you get some nice tilt. And then you actually get some nice movement forward. That's actually, I thought it was going to be hindered, but it's not too bad, actually. And then, of course, you get all the way down. So, yeah, you actually get a lot of movement with this one as opposed to other figures where the sculpt in the back doesn't let you really get any movement. But this one, it's actually pretty good. So you'll be able to do some very nice fighting poses, you know, jumping, gliding, whatever poses. It might work. Of course, everything is double jointed. You got the, I mean, you don't get, maybe because of this, let me see. Yeah, you still get that same movement on the shoulders where it's not really butterfly. It just gives you that spacer to cover up the holes and the joints and stuff. But it still works. And the arms are pretty, they're all right. They're not very stiff. So the figure wasn't loose, which is a great thing because I've been getting some loose Mcfarlane figures lately. Some that brother not even making videos for anymore. But this one's actually, I mean, it is the Blue Beetle, whatever. So it's a nice, yeah, it looks nice. They've done a good job. I mean, the figure is, again, this is peak Mcfarlane, you know. This is his illustrations, his idea, you know, the way he likes to draw his figures, you know, Spawn and you know, Batman and those, when he did Spider-Man and Venom and stuff, you know. This is his artwork. I mean, it's all detailed here. Obviously, you know, there was other illustrators in that year 2 storyline from Detective Comic, but, you know, his influences, you can tell it's all over. And he does tend to take a little bit more, he invests a little bit more when he has figures that have to do with his artwork. I mean, look what he's done with those Marvel statues. I mean, not a fan of statues per se, but, you know, might try to get my hands on that Spider-Man one because that looks really, really good. But yeah, I mean, this is actually pretty good. As you can see, got a gun here. Actually, this is not going to be the hand, so let's just put one of his grippy hands on there. Let's put it on there. Let's see how. There you go. Put that little sickle in there. And as you can see, you can get a little movement there. Kind of extends his I mean, I see that handle's pretty thick, so it kind of extended the fingers already. So that sucks. But of course you get that nice. Yeah, look at that. You can get some good forward movement. And again, the cape looks very nice. I like it. I like it. I was starting to get used to the cloth capes, but this one's actually really nice. So I can't wait to unbox the other one. And yeah, I do have it, in case you were wondering if I was telling the truth or not. I did get it. And, you know, but it'll be a while. I have a whole bunch of videos and figures and stuff that I have yet to unbox, and a couple of die-cast cards that I picked up to add to my collection too. So, but yeah, this one looks pretty good. So I can't wait to unbox this one. Same artwork. So, I mean, this is basically the one for the storyline. So there you have it. I hope you enjoy the video. This is one massive sculpted cape. I tell you, it reminds me of that Batman and Spawn 2-pack cape that they had, which is somewhere in my trunk there, as he's not being displayed right now. But yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thank you for your support. Continue to support each other. Continue to be a fine figure, and I will see you later.